You know, there are people who speaks because they are paid, they are being fed, they are being bribed, so that they cannot even speak the truth. And end result oppressing the people, end result also oppressing their lives. But I'm a person who cannot be bought with money. I quitted my job of which I used to do, and people can bear witness if at all they see this video. I quitted the job of which I was given for me to just be a chef and the like, because I did food production for that case, or to say. And I used to work at a certain company. I was a cashier. People, the boss begged for me so many times not to really quit the job. I'm telling you this. I believe they will see this video. So I'm a person, I don't speak for family, I don't speak for the government, I don't speak for anybody, but I speak for the judgment of the Lord. And if at all I said it and I told you people to say, before even like HH was on the seat, I told you to say HH is going to really pass this election. When it was his time, I told you, I prophesied about this before time. So when I'm telling you to say HH has failed the vision, I'm not scared. Whether my father, my mother hates me, whether my hand, my ankles, from whichever, whatever the relative it might be, I'm not scared. Not even scared of my other family of which I've married to. I'm not scared of it, or whichever the family it might be. I'm not scared of anybody, because I'm not paid, I cannot be bribed, and that's just a man, a kind of a person I am. So I've told you to say HH has failed the vision, because how it is with me being a man of God, I should not be a person who should be with so much partiality, or to say, I shouldn't be like that. Or rather, I should not be a man of God who's being bribed, or rather who's being bought just for me to really speak whatsoever that I have to speak. I should be the father for everyone, even for those that have hated me. I should not treat them in a manner like they are animal. I should not treat them in a manner like as if they have killed the person, like how HH treated Edgar Lungu, till Edgar Lungu had to die. And this was because he was denied the permit for him to just go for medical checkup. And what is that? I'm telling you, what is that? If I told you, just think about it, what is that? That is being cruel, because a president and a man of God, they have to be a people of all of the people, especially a man of God for that case, even a president. But for a man of God, it's much deeper than that. But for a president, he has to be the father even of the politician. He doesn't have to be a person whereby if he sees somebody's trying to rise bigger than him, they press him down, they find him cases, and that they jail him, they lock them up, and that maybe even they cancel their nomination and the like. That is being cruel. That is not being a president. So I cannot fear to talk about this thing, because cybercrime, cyber law is not a thing whereby you are speaking the truth. It's not a thing which is whereby you are not insulting and that they jail you. Don't fear to speak.